Good morning, my name is Jonathan Ross and this is Allison Edwards. We are Tribe Punch coaches here at Gainesville Health and Fitness, and this morning we're going to start a series showing you some simple boxing mechanics. Right out the gate before we even get started, as you see, I don't have any sort of wraps on. Miss Allison doesn't have on any under her gloves. The reason for that is we're just going to be doing air stuff today, so a little bit of air boxing just to get some of those mechanics down. Now, once we progress into using bags or sparring with pads with other people, then we're going to start wrapping our hands for wrist and knuckle protection. But before that, let's just jump into these mechanics and let's get going. All right, so the first thing that Allison and I are going to go over, and I'm going to kind of coach Allison through and kind of point out a couple things for the viewers at home, is going to be a simple jab cross combination. That's also going to be referred to as your 1 and your 2. If you're right-handed like I am or not southpaw, you're going to be throwing your jab with your left hand. Allison, go ahead and get in fighter stance for us. One thing you want to make sure of when you get in that fighter stance is that this toe is pointing forward and that you've got a good bit of a distance here between the heels of your 2 feet so that you've got a solid, firm foundation so that you're not getting knocked over. So that simple jab is going to look like this. You got to make sure you're protecting yourself, keeping your hands, your knuckles around your eyebrow level, and you're going to feel that jab, which is just a straight, quick forward motion. One of the things that you want to make sure you start getting into the practice of is not just standing here like we are, but stepping into that jab. Perfect. You're stepping into that jab and coming back. Stepping in and coming back. Good stuff. One thing you'll notice that with both Allison and I is you're going to keep those elbows pinched a little bit. One of the reasons you want to keep these pinched is so that nobody comes in there with an uppercut. Nobody can cross through in the middle here and break through your defenses. You want to quickly be able to pinch, protect yourself on both sides. So now we've got that jab. Once more, step forward and jab, step forward and jab, and back. You want to throw in that cross. So your cross is going to see a lot of power coming from that hip on your right-hand side here if you are right-handed. So you're going to kind of rotate into that and pivot on that back foot. So a lot of the force is working through your body. It's not just a simple hand thing. You're going to use the force that you're going to create through pivoting forward. So it's going to look like this. Cross, cross, cross. Imagine your target right in front of you. Maybe find a space in the room if you're at home. Cross. Perfect. And then we're going to work those things together. Remember, just keep your elbows closed. Perfect. Not entirely closed. You don't want to create a V in front of yourself. Just enough space here to protect yourself if you need to. And we're going to go ahead and incorporate those things together now. So we're going to go step jab and pivot cross. Step jab and pivot cross. Nice. One thing you'll notice with Allison, you can keep throwing those punches, Allison, is she's staying light on her feet. You don't want to get hoppy, as my sensei once called me, happy feet. You don't want to get too hoppy. You just want to make sure that you're light on those feet, keeping those heels slightly off the ground, ready to rumble, and jab and cross. Good, good stuff. All right, so the things you saw today are just a few of the basics. They're just touching on the very fundamentals of all things combat athletics and boxing. Once again, I'm Jonathan Ross. This is Allison Edwards at Gainesville Health and Fitness, and we hope you guys have a great day.